has played football for 2 years and has been a member of the Spanish club for 4 years. Jared's most memorable moment was starting his first football game and being part of the team that has won 4 league titles. Jared plans to attend a 4-year college after graduation. Adam Barber. Adam is the son of Harry and Jill Barber. Adam started playing football when he was 12 years old. Adam has wrestled for 4 years, ran track for 3 years, power lifted for 3 years, and has been in the choir for 2 years. Adam's most memorable moment was recovering the fumble in overtime against Wellston. Adam plans to attend a 4-year college after graduation and enter a medical or law field. Josh Clifton. Josh is the son of Mama and Pat Pat. Josh has been playing football since the 3rd grade. Josh has played football for 3 years, baseball for 2 years, basketball for 2 years, and ran track for 2 years. Josh's most memorable moment was being the first team to play on the new Boston field and being a contributing member of the team that won 4 straight TVC titles. After high school, Josh plans to major in business management at Hocking College. Micah Covert. Micah is the son of Dwayne and Sandy Covert. Micah started playing football when he was 12 years old. Micah ran track for 3 years and is the student council president. He is also the Spanish club treasurer and a member of the National Honor Society. Michael's most memorable moment is being a member of the team that won 3 consecutive TVC championships, now 4, and also going to the playoffs. Micah plans to attend Ohio University and major in either history or political science and then go to law school. Jarek Dexter. Jarek is the son of Tia Anders and Jerry Dexter. Jarek started playing football in the 4th grade. Jarek's most memorable moment is being on the team that has won 3 consecutive TVC championships and now 4. Jarek plans to attend a 4-year college, but is undecided on a major. Jay Edwards. Jay is escorted by his parents, Jim and Jalinda Edwards, and grandparents, Joe and Betty Edwards, and brother, Hunter Edwards. Jay started playing football when he was 7 years old. He has played basketball for 4 years, track for 2 years, and baseball for 1 year. He is a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish Club and is vice president of the Future Teachers of America. His most memorable moment was seeing how easy it was to tackle Coach Boston after the Wellston game. Jay will remember all the great moments shared with his teammates and great coaches. After graduation, Jay plans to attend Ohio University and play football and major in some type of engineering. Nathan Fox. Nathan is the son of Tim and Kathy Fox. Nathan started playing football when he was in the 2nd grade. He has wrestled for 3 years and played baseball for 3 years. Nathan's most memorable moment was running out on the old Dave Boston field for the first time when he was a freshman. Nathan plans to attend Hocking College and major in industrial ceramics. Joshua A.J. Frost. Josh is the son of Ralph and Pam Frost. Josh started playing football in the 3rd grade. He is a member of the choir and the trap club. Josh's most memorable moment was beating Trimble this year 35-0. Josh plans to attend college or join the military after graduation. Stephen Gold. Stephen is escorted by his mother Annette and his little brother Reese. Stephen started playing football when he was 13 years old. He has wrestled for 1 year and played basketball for 1 year. His most memorable moment is being the first team to play on the new turf at Boston Field and winning 3 TVC titles. After graduation, Stephen plans to attend Hocking College and major in wildlife management and forestry. Marquise Lee. Marquise is the son of Pam and Henry Lee. He has played football since he was 7 years old. Marquise has ran track and was a member of the swimming team. His most memorable moment was going almost undefeated with the football team this year. After graduation, he plans to attend college and major in business and possibly enter the real estate field. Bear Lewis. Bear is the son of Jerry and Teresa Lewis. Bear started playing football in the 2nd grade. He has played basketball for 2 years and baseball for 1 year. Bear's most memorable moment was when the Buckeyes beat Wellston in overtime this year. Bear plans to attend a 4-year college and play football after graduation. Travis Jacobs. Travis is the son of Wayne Jacobs and Barb Smith. Travis started playing football when he was 14. Travis played basketball for 1 year and football for 4 years. His most memorable moment was winning the TVC championship 3 years in a row. Travis is undecided at this time about his future plans. Brad Richards. Brad is the son of Norman Richards and Deborah McQuaid. Brad started playing football in the 4th grade. Brad has wrestled for 4 years and ran track for 3 years. He has also participated in choir for 2 years, is a member of the National Honor Society, and is president of the Spanish Club. Brad's most memorable moment is winning the TVC and making the playoffs all 4 years of high school. Brad plans to attend Ohio University and study freshwater biology. Carl Sarver. Carl was the son of Carl and Angie Sarver. Carl started playing football in the 2nd grade. He has played basketball for 3 years, participated in track for 1 year, and been in the choir for 2 years. Carl's most memorable moment was getting the TVC championship t-shirts and going to the public square to celebrate. Carl plans to major in pediatrics after graduation from high school. Adam Wagner. Adam is the son of John and Susan Wagner. Adam started playing football when he was 8 years old. He has played basketball and baseball while in high school. Adam's most memorable moment was winning the TVC and going to the playoffs 3 years in a row and starting for the first time as a sophomore. Adam plans to attend a 4-year university and major in criminal justice. Patrick Ward. Patrick is the son of Michael and Michelle Ward. Patrick started playing football in the 6th grade. He wrestled for 1 year. His most memorable moment was having someone special in the stands rooting for him and winning the Special Teams Player of the Game award at Athens. Patrick plans to go to basic training after graduation and then attend Hocking College. Jason Whitmore. Jason is the son of Joe Vasco and Teresa Whitmore. Jason started playing football in the 9th grade. He has wrestled for 3 years. Jason's most memorable moment was that he is a member of the Dynasty football team and winning the TVC 4 years in a row. He plans to join the Air Force and then go to college after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, give our senior football players a big hand. It's now my honor to introduce the senior cheerleaders of Nelsonville-York. First, Tiffany Kiefer. Tiffany is the daughter of Scott and Charlotte Kiefer. She started cheering when she was 8 years old. Tiffany has played softball for 4 years, been in the choir for 2 years, Spanish club for 4 years, powder puff football for 3 years, and a class officer for 3 years. Her most memorable moment while cheering was when the squad won first place out of 12 squads at the OSU cheer camp. Tiffany plans to attend college after graduation, but is undecided on a major. Kristen Mitchell. Kristen is the daughter of Mary and Mike Mitchell. She has been cheering since she was 8 years old. She has played basketball for 3 years, softball for 3 years, and powder puff football for 3 years. She is also a member of the Student Council, the National Honor Society, and a member of the choir. Kristen's most memorable moment was when the cheer squad won the dance competition at the OSU cheer camp this past summer. Kristen plans to attend Ohio University and major in either hearing, speech and language sciences, or psychology. Ariel Mulford. Ariel is the daughter of Charlene and Ron Herbert and Jeff Knight. She has been cheering since she was 8 years old. Ariel has been in the choir for 4 years, powder puff football for 3 years, Spanish club for 1 year, is senior class vice president, and a member of the homecoming court. Ariel's most memorable moment was being the only freshman cheerleader and going to cheer camp her freshman year and being initiated to the squad by the other cheerleaders. After graduation, she plans to attend college and is still undecided on a major. Ashley Walter. Ashley is the daughter of Clint Walter and Amy Wyrick. This is Ashley's first year of cheering. She has played volleyball for 1 year, softball for 3 years, basketball for 2 years, been in the choir for 4 years, and powder puff for 2 years. Ashley's most memorable moment is getting first place at cheer camp. Ashley plans to attend a 4-year college and major in social services. Good luck to all our senior football players and cheerleaders in their future endeavors, and always remember how proud you are to be a Nelsonville-York Buckeye. Now the senior members of our Nelsonville-York High School Marching Buckeyes. First we have Kayla Hanning. She is escorted on the field by Dodie Hanning. Kayla started band in 5th grade on the clarinet. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Kayla has been a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, pep band, band council, choir, show choir, and softball. Her most memorable moment in band was during band camp when all the seniors silly-stringed and bombarded Mr. Rob and Mrs. Paris with water balloons. After high school, Kayla plans to attend Hocking College. Next is Justin Hollifield. He is escorted on the field by his parents, Paula and Terry Hollifield, and his brother, Brian. Justin started band in 8th grade on percussion. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Justin has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, and band council. Justin plays the bass drum for marching band and various percussion instruments for concert band. His most memorable moment in band is the same memorable moment as DJ, which you will hear during DJ's announcement. After high school, Justin plans to go to college at UTI for mechanics. DJ McCollister is escorted on the field by Anthony and Christy Johnson and Mary and Don McCollister. DJ started band in 7th grade on percussion. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, DJ has been a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, pep band, district honor band, solo and ensemble, band council, quiz bowl, baseball, and golf. DJ plays the drums, guitar, bass guitar, piano, and chimes. Well, put it this way, he can basically play any instrument he gets his hands on. DJ's most memorable moment in band is when he forgot his bass drum harness at the Watkins Memorial Band Competition and tried using bungee cords as a harness. After high school, DJ plans to go to Hocking College to study music production and business management, and then transfer to Ohio University to study music education. Daniel Norris is escorted on the field by Leah Gaston and Larry Rosser and David Norris. Daniel started band in 5th grade on percussion. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Daniel has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, band council, quiz bowl, and golf. Daniel plays the snare drum, bass drum, cymbals, quads, and all the auxiliary percussion instruments. Daniel's most memorable moment in band was when the band marched down Main Street of the Magic Kingdom at Disney World. After high school, Daniel plans to attend a four-year college to study photojournalism. Larissa Roman is escorted on the field by Cindy and John Roman. Larissa started band in 5th grade on the trumpet. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Larissa has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, band council, choir, and show choir. Larissa's most memorable moment in band was during band camp this year when the trumpet section did the chicken dance during every sectional. After high school, Larissa plans to attend Hocking College. Samantha Spencer is escorted on the field by Jeff and Billy Spencer. Samantha started band in 5th grade on the flute. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Samantha has been a member of the marching bands, concert band, jazz band, pep band, band council, basketball, and softball. Samantha plays the flute and trombone, and she is the field commander for this year's marching band. Samantha's most memorable moment in band was during her freshman year when Justin Giddy got a plunger stuck on his stomach and T.L. Wareham was trying to pull it off, and when T.L. succeeded, he left a huge red mark. After high school, Samantha plans to join the Navy and go to college to study computer technology. Kristen Stumbo is escorted on the field by Judy and Bruce Stumbo. Kristen started band in 5th grade on the flute. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Kristen has been a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, pep band, solo and ensemble, band council, choir, and show choir. Kristen plays the flute, piccolo, and recorder. Kristen's most memorable moments in band are Ty Westminster doing South of the Border version of Puttin' on the Ritz, Anthony Conjimmy singing on the band bus, and KWOPC. After high school, Kristen plans to attend Ohio University to study physical therapy, massage therapy, and music education. Ladies and gentlemen, the seniors of the Pride of the Buckeyes, the Nelsonville-York High School Marching Band.
Gentlemen, go.
Try to keep that mic pointed toward that press box. Kind of tough, man. This weather ain't helping.
I know. I know. I noticed that. Come on out, guys. Oh, there they are.
Come on up there, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Come on up here. George.
Going to make. Let's have you guys standing right here. On behalf of the class of 1983, we are here tonight to honor a classmate, a teammate, and friend, Phil Jones. Phil was taken from us in a tragic automobile accident on March the 27th, 2005. Standing with us is Phil's mom and dad, Mary Jane and Ronnie, sister Tracy, brother David, daughter Chelsea, and son Jordan. Phil will always be remembered by his classmates and will be honored by the Buckeye community with this plaque that will be placed on the famous Boston Field wall that reads, Philip R. Jones, 1964-2005. Phil was a great teammate, classmate, and will be missed by all. A father to Chelsea and Jordan, a son to Ronnie and Mary Jane, a friend to all. a member of the 1981 state championship football team. As we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the 1981 state championship, we pay tribute to one of its players, number 64, Phil Jones. Thank you. And it's over to them. Ronnie, it's pretty heavy. I was going to have you guys hold it and surround that, and we'll get your pictures taken around that, okay? It's pretty heavy.
Mike, if you want to kind of read that a little bit about that. The roster here is just coach and everything. Go ahead.
Well, we got a little time here. That's the only thing. So,
Go ahead.
okay.
Coach Boston, we appreciate this, you know. We've had this around for a while, and we've been a great football fan for years and years and years. And I know you came here in 1966. You had a record with the Nelsonville-York Greyhounds, or the Nelsonville Greyhounds. You had a record of 6-3, and you were SEOL Coach of the Year that year. So this program is from Nelsonville versus Wellston. And I understand you beat Wellston, but you had problems getting out.
There you go.
Okay, well, congratulations, bud.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations, Coach. Cool.
The pride of the Buckeyes, the Nelsonville-York High School Marching Band under the direction of Janice Paris and Terry Robb. The band is led down the field by Senior Field Commander Samantha Spencer. please stand and join in singing as the pride of the Buckeyes perform the Nelsonville-York High School alma mater. The Memories of Nelsonville-York will be directed by Terry Robb. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. The start Janice Parris.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the 1981 state championship football team.
Jimmy Martin, number 89.
Mike Conrad, 73.
Ross Flowers.
Jeff Talbert.
Greg Kirkendall.
Coach Boston.
Kelly Smith.
Scott Mount.
Brian McQuaid.
Greg Martin.
Tom Taggart.
Don Swan. Jeff Adams. Bill Newland.
Bob McDonald. Gretchen Howe.
Lee Clark. Scott Dane. Ron Norway.
Duck Tolliver. Greg Jones.
How'd you know?
What are we doing?
Just say your name.
John Wallace, 44.
Nat Patel, 40.
Rob Weinfertner, assistant coach. Bucky Smathers, assistant coach.
Teresa Johnson, cheerleader.
Hi, everybody, from Boston Field at Nelsonville-York High School. The Nelsonville-York Buckeyes, the Alexander Spartans.
Big game here tonight.
Buckeyes coming in at 8-1 overall, 4-0 in the Ohio Division of the TVC. Alexander 3-6 overall and 1-3 in league play. Of course, last week the Buckeyes defeated Belpre 28-7. Alexander lost to Wellston 38-14. Alexander will be receiving tonight's opening kickoff. Jay Edwards approaches, and this game is underway. A low liner up the field, picked up at the 30 by the Spartans, and the Buckeyes will take him down right around the 36-yard line, where the Spartans will have a 1st down and 10 in tonight's initial drive. Jason McCumber on camera, Jason Andrews and Jim McCumber here on Nelsonville TV Cable's Channel 15. Last year, Nelsonville-York defeated Alexander 46-22 at Alexander High School. 2 years ago, here at Boston Field, the Buckeyes won 47-12. Quarterbacking Alexander is Matt Demoski. Alexander out of the I formation. Handoff goes to Zach Hedrick, and he'll take it out to the 39-yard line. He'll pick up 3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Spartans.
Brought down by Zach Talbert on the play for the Buckeyes.
Matt Demoski last week against Wellston was 8 of 14 passing for 66 yards and a touchdown. Zach Hedrick, the tailback, had 27 carries for 163 yards and a touchdown. Alexander, 2nd down and 7 on their own 39-yard line. Demoski takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, throws, and it is incomplete at the Alexander 43-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Demoski rolling out there to his right, and Buckeyes in pursuit. The ball looked as if it skipped on the turf just a little bit there. First pass incomplete.
So Alexander again, 3rd down and 7 on their own 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Matt Demoski. Demoski takes a snap, looking for a receiver, throwing long on this side.
Oh.
And it is incomplete. Good coverage by Nathan Fox, but it was nearly completed by the Spartans.
Nice coverage there by Nathan Fox, and we've come accustomed to that over the year. Nathan has done a nice job for the Buckeyes in coverage. Second pass falls incomplete. It brings up 4th down and 8. First punting, and this could be interesting with a very wet, slick ball out there. The rain really coming down. Both teams in pregame that ball was pretty slippery, snapping it back there. So we'll see how that goes. That could be a factor in this game tonight.
Zach Hedrick will punt it away for the Spartans.
Gets
a low liner.
Gets a good
Jay
snap.
Edwards trying to run it down. He'll let it roll, and it'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line of Nelsonville-York, and that's where the Buckeyes will have their first possession of tonight's game.
Nice punt there. He got as you said, a low liner. It was unreturnable, and got a good roll on it.
Of course, the Buckeyes quarterback Jay Edwards. He's thrown for 614 yards and 6 touchdown passes. He's rushed for 1,020 yards and 16 touchdowns. Of course, Bear Lewis, the tailback, he's got 149 carries and 917 yards and 12 touchdowns. Buckeyes will go out of the I formation. 11 minutes to play in the first quarter, no score. Buckeyes on their own 17, 1st down and 10. Jay Edwards takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Bear Lewis to this side, and he'll get tripped up and go down right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Looked like Bear might have got tangled up with one of the linemen, or maybe even his lead back there, and as you said, he gets slipped down at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
The Buckeyes 2nd down and 10 on their own 17-yard line.
The field conditions, they may be a little wet and slippery, but they're not muddy right now, and that's...
Edwards takes the snap. He keeps it himself around this side on the right side, and Jay Edwards will pick up 5 yards as he'll take it out to the 22-yard line. The Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 5. Buckeyes and the Spartans have had 7 common opponents this season. Nelsonville-York 7-0 against those 7 common opponents. Alexander 2-5. Of course, the head coach of Nelsonville-York, Dave Boston Jr. He spent 9 years at Alexander, won 3 hockey division championships with the Spartans.
Had great success down there, and We're glad to have him here at Nelsonville-York.
3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes. Edwards takes a snap, looking to pass. He's rushed out of the pocket, runs to the left side. Picks up a nice block. He's got a first down across the 30, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. And again, the Buckeyes pick up the first down.
Picked up a nice block there from the wideout. I believe it was Fox that threw the block for him, peeled back and threw the block. So as we said, Jay picks up about 8 yards on the play, and the Buckeyes move the sticks.
Buckeyes first down and 10 on their own 34-yard line. The Buckeyes will go out of the power eye. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback, takes a snap, hands it off to the first man through. Nice
Zach
gain.
Talbert, nice run.
He'll pick up about 9 yards for the Buckeyes.
Looks like they're going to mark him for 8. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2. Zach Talbert on the carry, the big fullback, sophomore fullback for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes about 1.5 yards shy of a first down, 2nd down for Nelsonville-York on their own 43. Buckeyes approach the line of scrimmage once again in the power eye. 2nd down and about 2 for the Buckeyes on their own 43-yard line. Jay Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis. Bear Lewis has the first down for the Buckeyes as he picks up about 4 yards out to the 47.
Nice line surge there for the Buckeyes. As you said, Bear Lewis picks up 4 yards on the carry. First down, Buckeyes. Referee holding on to the ball right until the team comes up, and he'll do that for both teams tonight. He'll hold on to that ball and put it down, try to keep, he has a towel there on his waist, he'll keep it dry till both teams come up to the ball.
Buckeyes first down and 10 on their own 47-yard line out of the I formation. Jay Edwards at quarterback, pitches out to Bear Lewis coming to the right side. Bear Lewis crosses midfield, breaks a tackle, and takes it to the Alexander 48, picks up about 5. 8:15 to play in the opening quarter at Boston Field. No score.
Gain of 5 on play for the Buckeyes. Brings up a 2nd and 5. From the start, 48-yard line.
Buckeyes at the 48-yard line of Alexander. 2nd down and 5. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback, takes a snap, hands it off to Nathan Fox. He's got a first down and more as he takes it to the Spartan 37-yard line.
Fox, the wingback for the Buckeyes, and he's carried the ball. You can count him on one hand the times he's carried the ball this year, and he picks up about 12 yards on the play.
Again, the Buckeyes have a first down at the Alexander 37-yard line.
Nice blocking there by the front line for the Bucks, and the Bucks moving it down the field right now.
Jay Edwards at quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He runs around the right side, now cuts it back up the middle, now to the left side. Open running room for Jay.
He's got
30, 25, 20, 15, and he's taken down at the Alexander 12. 25-yard run for Jay Edwards.
Jay has 2 carries for 30 yards on the night so far. Not a bad average there. The Buckeyes set it up now, first down and 10 yards to go.
7:14 to play in the first quarter, no score. But the Buckeyes driving, 1st and 10 at the Alexander 12.
Buckeye line with a tough week of practice this week. They took it on the chin last week. They had a victory, but the line really not pleased with themselves. The coaches didn't have to say much to them.
Buckeyes in the power eye. Jay Edwards hands it off to Bear Lewis. Bear Lewis running room inside the 10, 5, touchdown Buckeyes. Bear Lewis from 12 yards out on a first down carry gives the Buckeyes a 6-0 lead. Fireworks go off here at Boston Field on the Buckeyes' first score of the game. And the Buckeye cannon fires in the distance.
And on this damp night, it's loud. Tonight's fireworks were provided by the families of senior Adam Barber, junior Brittany Young, sophomore John Cheeseman, and a special thanks to Ken Sprague, owner of the Hamburg Fire Company from Lancaster.
Jay Edwards attempting the point after touchdown. We have a flag come in.
Looks like we might have somebody lined up in the neutral zone the way the referee's pointing towards the Buckeyes, so we might back this up and try it again.
It is offsides on the Buckeyes.
I'd say we lined up across the ball there, somebody did.
So Jay Edwards and holder Michael Barrick will back up 5 yards. And the Buckeyes will attempt the point after touchdown, leading 6-0 here in the first quarter.
Bear Lewis with 29 yards on 5 carries and a touchdown. He's closing in on that 1,000-yard mark for the season.
High snap, and Barrick will pitch it back to Jay Edwards. Now he's running with it, and the whistle blows, and they said the holder was down. We saw that called at Belpre last week.
And they said the holder has to attempt to get up before he throws it, and there Michael Barrick did do just that. He stood up and threw it back to Jay Edwards, so right there, the referee flat wrong.
So the extra point attempt fails for the Buckeyes. 6-0, Nelsonville-York, 6:51 to play in the first quarter. Jay Edwards will kick it away for Nelsonville-York.
Big run on that play. Jay Edwards cut back on that play that was designed to come to the right. He had a real nice cut back, took it upfield, put the Bucks in scoring position, and Bear Lewis takes over and takes it on into the touchdown.
Buckeyes kick it away, taken at the 17-yard line. And the Spartan return man taken down right around the 31, and that's where Alexander will have their second possession. 6:45 to play in the first quarter. Zach Hedrick returned it for Alexander. And now the Spartans, first down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Again, Matt Demoski at quarterback for the Spartans. Alexander out of the I formation with the receiver split out on each side. Demoski runs it around the right side. He's got some running room. Demoski, a first down or more, comes to the 50 of Nelsonville-York at the 45-40.
Adam Barber finally brings him down.
And Alexander will have a first down at the Buckeye 37-yard line. About a 31-yard run for Matt Demoski. Spartans first down and 10 at the Buckeye 37. Alexander once again out of the I formation, this time with two receivers on the left side of the field. Handoff goes to Zach Hedrick, and he's upended after a short gain to the Buckeye 36, a gain of 2.
Brought down in there by Jarek Dexter for the Buckeyes.
So the Spartans with a second down and 8 at the Buckeye 36-yard line, 6:18 to play in the opening quarter. The Buckeyes leading 6-0. Spartans once again out of the I formation. Demoski at quarterback, takes the snap and hands it off to Hedrick around the right side, trying to get the corner, and Jay Edwards will take him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nice pursuit.
Jay, I'll tell you, our end got sucked down inside a little bit, but the speed on the lateral pursuit there by Jay Edwards really helped. It looked like he might get to the outside, but
of course Hedrick with a lot of speed. Hedrick with a lot of speed, and I was like you, I thought he was going to get that corner, but Jay Edwards cut it off quickly.
Hedrick right now, I have him for 3 carries for 4 yards, and I did miss a play there. So,
and now Alexander will call a timeout with 5:21 to play in the first quarter. Alexander facing third down and about 8 at the Buckeye 36. 5:21 to play here in the first quarter, 6-0 Buckeyes. Alexander with a third down and 8 at the Buckeye 36. Matt Demoski over center at quarterback. No, he's out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, being rushed, throws over the middle, tipped, and it falls incomplete. Nice rush for the Buckeyes, led by Zach Talbert.
I'm not sure. I think Zach Zach might have tipped that ball. As you said, it was a nice rush. Brings up 4th down, and I believe they'll probably go for it. Brings up 4th down and 7 yards to go. Looked like they were trying to set up the middle screen there, and the Buckeyes tipped that ball. Or maybe even a little drag across the middle, but either way, the ball was tipped.
4th down and about 8 for Alexander at the Buckeye 36. Demoski out of the shotgun for Alexander, takes a snap, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Ball just a little high, and it's going to be hard to pull those in tonight. As slick as it is, that ball's going to have to be right about chest high, or it's going to just skip out like that one did. The Buckeyes take over on downs.
Good coverage by Patrick Norway of the Buckeyes. So Nelsonville-York will take over on their own 36-yard line. Of course, the Buckeyes' first possession resulted in a touchdown.
Matt Demoski right now 0 for 5 passing.
5:12 to play in the first quarter. The Buckeyes leading 6-0. Nelsonville-York 1st and 10 on their own 36. They'll go out of the power I. Jay Edwards at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Bear Lewis, right side. Bear trying to get away, but the Spartans are going to bottle him up. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Nelsonville-York.
Lewis 6 carries, 29 yards. Again, he had the big 12-yard touchdown run there. Puts the Buckeyes up 6-0 right now. Spartans doing a nice job right there at the line of scrimmage, bottling him up, not letting him out.
Kyle Brozak on the tackle for Alexander. The Buckeyes 2nd down and 10 on their own 36-yard line.
Alexander right now with 10 people within 5 yards of the ball. They are up on the line.
Edwards hands it off to Zach Talbert. He's got the 1st down and more. Zach breaks the tackle, takes it to the Alexander 45.
That's the only thing wrong with putting everybody up in the box is once he breaks out of there, he's got running room, and Zach.
Of course, again, as we've said, Zach Talbert just a sophomore. He picks up about 19 yards on that carry for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York 1st and 10 at the Spartan 47.
2 carries, 27 yards for Zach Talbot.
Nelsonville-York out of the I formation. Ball actually spotted at the 46 of Alexander. 1st down and 10. Edwards back to pass, now rolls to the right. Throws wide open, receiver, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Couldn't get back to it.
That might have slipped out of Jay's hands on the pass.
Looked as if it did, and you could see Josh Clifton. He's the one that got loose in the secondary, and Jay just couldn't get enough on it right there. And not only does the ball get slick in this weather, it gets heavy. So that's another thing that comes into play there.
Buckeyes, 2nd down and 10 at the Spartan 46. Jay Edwards keeps it himself around the right side.
Nice
Jay Edwards across the 40, 30 of Alexander. Jay Edwards is gone.
No flag.
15-10, 5, touchdown.
46-yard carry for Jay Edwards.
And I tell you, a man for Alexander almost had Jay in the backfield for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards, but Jay broke the tackle.
I got Jay. He has 3 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. Not a bad average there.
Of course, Jay went over 1,000 last week down at Belpre rushing. Came into this game with 1,020 yards rushing.
And that puts him.
And that's his 17th touchdown rushing on the season.
Nice. There was a nice block by Nathan Fox out here on the corner that sprung him from the wide out position, and Jay got into the secondary, and it was all over.
Buckeyes going for 2 this time. Pitch out, goes to Bear Lewis, looking for a hole, takes it to the outside now, and he'll take it in for the 2-point conversion.
Adam Barber, Adam Wagner, nice blocking up front. We have a flag down on the play, and
a late flag.
I believe it might be on an Alexander player because we had the referee call him over right after the play. So a flag down, it's going to be a personal foul on Alexander. And that'll move the kickoff up 15 yards.
Nice run by Bear Lewis on that 2-point conversion run. He just coasted to the outside, waiting. for something to open up, and then he took it right to the corner of the end zone and scored the 2 for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York leads 14-0, 3:49 to play in the first quarter. With that penalty, the Buckeyes will be kicking off from the Alexander 45-yard line. Of course, Nelsonville-York might consider an onside kick here or a short pooch kick to try to get the ball back. Let's see what Nelsonville-York elects to do. Jay Edwards ready to kick it away. He approaches, and he'll just kick it back into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback, and the Spartans will start on their own 20-yard line. Of course, other games in the area, big one at Federal Hocking in Stewart. Waterford at Federal Hocking. Waterford, the last we heard, leading 7-0, but the Lancers down on the half-yard line of the Waterford Wildcats, the last we heard. Federal Hocking trying to win the title outright. Waterford trying to get a share of it.
And this is almost deja vu for them because this was a mud bowl last year, if I remember right, when they played.
Handoff goes to Hedrick, and he stopped right at the 20. No gain.
A nice job by the interior line there. Adam Barber and Adam Wagner comes up, and along with Bear Lewis. And Adam Barber and Adam Wagner on that extra point run through some key blocks. I saw him out there and failed to mention it. But Bear Lewis showing some good patience, waiting on his blocks, and Barber and Wagner led the way for him.
Alexander, 2nd down and 10 from their own 20. Matt Demoski at quarterback. Spartans out of the eye. Demoski takes a snap, pitches it out to Hedrick. Comes to the left side, and he'll take it out to the 25, a gain of 5, and the Spartans will have a 3rd and 5.
Hedrick doing a nice job. That wasn't a bad sweep there for him. The only thing is that first down run put him in a little bit of a hole. He's got 5 rushes for 9 yards so far on the night. That's Hedrick.
Buckeyes leading 14-0 with 2:47 to play in the first quarter. Alexander now 3rd down and 5 on their own 25-yard line.
The Buckeyes trying to stop him. This offense has kept Alexander in a lot of games this year. They have done really well.
And Demoski, he kept in the backfield, and he's looking to throw long on the right side, and it is caught.
Yep.
And the receiver's going to go all the way. And it's a touchdown for the Spartans.
And the Spartans,
from 75 yards out.
75 yards. They finally connect there, and it looked like Nathan Fox had a bead on it. It looked like it was going to be a bingo, and that ball went a little farther than what he thought it was going to go.
He just misjudged it.
Yes.
And Alexander pulls it in, and the Spartans get the touchdown. I believe that was Ryan Shoemate on the reception for Alexander, and the Spartans trail by 8. You just said the Spartan offense has kept them in the games, and right there, Alexander gets a 75-yard touchdown pass from Matt Demoski.
And right there, your defensive line, you got to have faith in them. As a defensive back, you got to make sure they're going to stop the run, and you got to stay with the receivers.
Seth Fowler will attempt the point after touchdown, and the kick is up, it is no good off to the right. 2:19 to play in the first quarter here at Boston Field. It's Nelsonville-York 14 and Alexander 6. Seth Fowler will kick it away for Alexander. Jay Edwards back deep for Nelsonville-York. Fowler approaches. And a low liner up the field taken by Jay Edwards at the 20. Crosses the 25, the 30, 35. Jay Edwards 40, 45. Jay Edwards breaks a tackle. 40 of Alexander, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Flag down. It's going to come back, and it didn't even need to throw a block there. Jay was gone on that, and the flag comes in.
The flag is laying on the Alexander 32. So the Buckeyes will have great field position, but a touchdown taken off the board.
Our cameraman says he thought it was a bad call. But that's going to be the second penalty on the Buckeyes, and it's going to bring a touchdown off the board, as you said. And that was behind the ball. Actually, it didn't look like the block needed to be made. Looks like Jay was trucking down the sidelines there, and big kickoff return. Looked like it was going to be an 80-yarder.
Block in the back on the Buckeyes, and Nelsonville-York will have it at the Spartan 42.
Close, close, close.
Nice run by Jay Edwards. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. The Buckeyes up 14-6. Federal Hawkins scored on Waterford and got a 2-point conversion. They lead 8-7.
Wow. We knew that was going to be a good one, and it is. A lot on the line for both of those teams. Playoff implications in that game for both teams. Control their own destiny. Whoever wins is in. Whoever loses is out.
Jay Edwards hands it off to Bear Lewis. He has a big hole, and he runs over a Spartan and takes it to the Alexander 32.
The middle linebacker for the Spartans absolutely got run over, and that's going to be right at the sticks, close to a first down. It looks like we might measure it.
Offensive line play looks a little better tonight than it did down at Belpre last week.
And they challenged themselves this week to get it better. They felt like Belpre's line got the best of them, and they weren't happy after that game.
Buckeyes, second down and about a half yard to go to Spartan 32. Fake handoff. Jay Edwards keeps it himself. He's got a first down. The ball's loose.
And the Buckeyes look like they're on it. I believe one of the linemen, Trevor Polly, comes out of there with the ball. What a nice heads-up play, and that's why you trail the play as a lineman and don't sit and watch.
So the Buckeyes have a first down at the Spartan 29-yard line. Minute 31 to play in the first quarter, and the Buckeyes with an 8-point lead.
And Trevor Polly on it, and that's what I said, a big fumble recovery. Trevor, a junior out there, we'll have him back next year. He's a good one.
Buckeyes out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes a snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis. Bear's hit, and he's going to be taken down for a loss.
A little redemption there, number 40, because he just got run over a few plays ago. And as they hold him up, he comes up and gets a shot on Bear.
And they're going to spot that back about the 32.5-yard line. It looked like they did not give him his forward progress. They drove him back from the 30 and then took him down. And
so it's going to be a loss on the play.
The Buckeyes will have a second down at about 14 now on Alexander's 32-yard line. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, runs it to the left side.
Adam Barber.
Jay trying to get away from Matt Demoski, but Demoski will take him down right around the 28-yard line of the Spartans.
Adam Barber pulled down the line and absolutely blew up an Alexander player. Nice pull block by the guard, the senior guard, Adam Barber.
Jay picks up 5. It'll bring up third down and about 9 for the Buckeyes. Clock running at 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And that's going to do it here in the first quarter at Boston Field at Nelsonville-York High School. And at the end of one, Nelsonville-York 14, Alexander 6.
25 years of loyal and dedicated service to the Nelsonville-York community. Jim is a 1979 graduate of Nelsonville-York High School and currently resides in Stewart with his wife Kathy and 2 children, Jason and Justin. Jim began his career as an announcer with the Nelsonville TV Cable Company in the winter of 1981 and has served as the announcer for all football, basketball, and volleyball games since that time. Thank you, Jim, for your service and continued support of Nelsonville-York athletics.
And to start the second half here, the Buckeyes will be facing a third down and about 9 yards to go as they honor my colleague here, Jim McCumber. He didn't know anything was going on. I've known this since the first of the week and have had to keep my mouth shut, which is not easy.
I'm not too often speechless. You surprise me.
25 years of service with Channel 15 and covering area sports.
Jay Edwards running with it, and he'll take it inside the 25 to the Spartan 24, and the Buckeyes are going to face a fourth down and about 4.
And that's a little more doable. You know, you're not facing a third down and 9 here, so it leaves your options open a little bit. And Buckeyes send a couple players in, get to play in there, and they'll see if they can pick up this 4th down.
4th down and about 4 for the Buckeyes, just inside the 25-yard line of Alexander. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. And a flag comes in. It may be delay of game. And it is delay of game on the Buckeyes.
3rd penalty on the Buckeyes.
And that'll make it a 4th down and about 9 for Nelsonville-York. Ball resting just inside the 30-yard line now of Alexander. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun for the Buckeyes. 2 receivers split out on each side. Jay takes a snap, looking for a receiver. Now runs to the right, has a man open down the field, and it is caught by Adam Wagner inside the 5. Touchdown, Adam Wagner.
What a great job.
What a catch, and then what a run to get it into the end zone by senior Adam Wagner.
He bobbled that ball. It popped straight up with him when he turned upfield as it's raining. The ball's slick, and Adam Wagner pulls in a 24-yard touchdown pass.
You could almost see Jay Edwards' eyes light up from up here when he was rolling to the right, and all of a sudden he saw Adam break wide open.
And that's where the run hurts you. When Jay comes out of that pocket, he's so dangerous on the run as a quarterback. You got to come up, and that he took 1 too many steps, and he pops it to Adam Wagner, and Adam, with a nice effort, gets it in from about 3 yards out after he caught the ball. Nice.
Buckeyes going for 2. Jay Edwards fakes the handoff. He's being rushed, and he's going to be hit from the blind side and taken down on a sack. The 2-point conversion attempt fails. But the Buckeyes lead 20-6 with 11:03 to play in the first half. Jay Edwards will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Zach Hedrick back deep for the Spartans. Nice kick by Jay, taken right around the 11-yard line by Zach Hedrick. Crosses the 20, the 25, and he's hit and dropped right at the 26. And that's where the Spartans will have possession with 10:56 to play in the first half. Buckeyes with a 14-point lead. Spartans first down and 10 from their own 26. Matt Demoski will go out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, rolls to the right, shuffle pass. And Zach Hedrick's hit pretty hard at the 29-yard line. He'll pick up about 4 yards.
And Jay Edwards comes up and gets the Bobby Boucher Award of the game. And they always look forward to me giving that. I always mention it on the hardest hit, of course, the Water Boy. And that was a Water Boy type hit right there. Nice job by Jay.
Second down and 7 for the Spartans on their own 29-yard line.
From the 29-yard line.
10:20 to play in the first half.
And that is a pass, even though it's a little shuffle pass. If that falls to the ground, that's an incomplete pass. So he picks up 5 on the pass.
Spartans 2 receivers on each side. Demoski out of the shotgun, takes a snap, being rushed.
Adam Wagner's right there.
Breaks a tackle.
Does a nice
Still
job.
going in the backfield. He's back at the 25, rolling to the left, picks up a block. Demoski still going, and Jay Edwards will knock him out of bounds at midfield.
Looked like they had a good call there in front of him. Looked like that was as close to a block in the back as we had down the field here, and nothing called when, and I'm not talking about the peel back block on number 9 on down the field. Looked like he had a pretty good position to make the tackle and was shoved right in the back, but it's not a penalty unless it's called.
21-yard run for Matt Demoski, and the Spartans have a first down and 10 at the Buckeye 49.
The Buckeyes had him 3 or 4 different times, and Demoski gets away.
Demoski hands it off to Zach Hedrick. Hedrick with a little running room. He'll pick up maybe 3 to the Buckeye 47.
Zach Talbert on the tackle, along with Trevor Polly in there for the Buckeyes. I believe Trevor Polly still leading the Buckeyes in tackles this year, just a junior.
Second down and about 7 for Alexander.
Hedrick finally into double figures. He's got 12 yards on 6 carries.
He holds Alexander rushing record, and
the Buckeyes have kept him in check right now. Hedrick doing the damage on the ground right now.
Demoski back to pass, looking to throw, does so towards Hedrick.
Nice job.
And it's incomplete. Nice pressure applied.
Adam Barber turned the Jets on from that defensive end position and put some quick pressure on him.
And that caused the overthrow.
Yes, if he would have had just another step more to get rid of that ball, he may have connected, but right there, Adam Barber doing the job.
So Spartans 3rd down and 7 at the Buckeye 46-yard line. 9 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the second quarter. And the Buckeyes with a 14-point lead.
Demoski is 2 for 8 on the night for 80 yards. Again, a 75-yard touchdown strike.
Demoski out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, throws a slant, and it's incomplete. Thrown just a little behind the intended receiver, and the Buckeye may have got a hand on it.
Not a bad, as you said, it was a little bit behind him. I think if he stays on his feet, he hauls that one in. But he jumped in the air, big, tall, lanky receiver there, and I don't think he needed to jump for that. Stays on his feet, he might bring that in.
So Alexander now 4th down and 7 on the Buckeye 46.
Another update, Lancers 14, Waterford 7.
And Alexander looks to be going for it at the Buckeye 46-yard line on 4th and 7. Demoski over center, pitches it out to Hedrick.
It looked like he was going to throw that ball.
He's still running to this side. He's looking to throw, throws it down the field. It's a wobbler, and it will fall incomplete at the Buckeye 25.
Buckeyes take over on downs at their own 46-yard line, and a nice job by the Buckeyes to hem him in.
I thought he might. You could tell he wasn't looking to run when he was rolling with it. I thought maybe he was going to quick kick it, but he was looking to throw the ball on 4th down.
We have seen that. Trimble did that, but it wasn't on 4th down. It was on 3rd and caught the Buckeyes by surprise. But
so the Buckeyes take over on their own 46-yard line.
I am not going to fault Coach Arno for that. You come in here, nothing's on the line for you except for pride, and you got to pull out the stops and try to get something to happen for your team. I wouldn't fault him for that at all. He's got nothing to lose by trying to beat the Buckeyes.
Nelsonville-York out of the power. I hand off to Zach Talbert, and he's going to have about 5 yards for the Buckeyes. He takes it into Alexander territory.
Talbert running hard for the Buckeyes.
Takes it to about the 48-yard line of the Spartans, where to bring up 2nd down and 5.
3 carries, 32 yards for Zach on the night.
Josh Clifton coming in with the Buckeye play. 8.5 minutes to play in the first half. The Buckeyes 20, the Spartans 6.
And the rain's still falling. Not a bad crowd for as bad as the night is. I'll tell you, it's wet.
This is surely a night where you're glad you have the new synthetic turf.
Oh, yes.
Pitch out comes to Bear Lewis on the left side. Bear Lewis with a hole. 40, 35, 30, 25. Breaks another tackle, and he's going to go
all the way.
Bear Lewis will take
yards.
it in for the touchdown, and a late flag comes in after Bear was about 3 yards deep into the end zone, and we may have a personal foul.
And we'll see who it's on. I'm not sure if it's on the Buckeyes. We'll see. And it's on, I believe.
The touchdown should stand. Bear Lewis was deep into the end zone when the flags went. Personal foul on Alexander. Bear had 917 yards coming into this game. Of course, 83 yards shy of 1,000.
And right there, that puts him at 83 yards on the night. 48-yard touchdown run puts him at 83 yards.
And Bear Lewis, of course, he had a touchdown earlier, the Buckeyes first. And now he has 14 touchdowns on the season rushing.
And that's they're marking off the penalty on the Spartans. That's only the second penalty, and they're both personal fouls. And I think one of the linemen got clipped down the field there, and that's why you don't relax when you're on the football field. You never relax. But right there, Bear, and the ironic thing is, Jay Edwards last week at Belpre goes over 1,000 yards on a touchdown run of about 45 yards, and right here, Bear Lewis on a great touchdown run. He breaks a dozen tackles, takes it into the end zone on a 48 yards. So congratulations to Bear and Jay, the Buckeyes with 2 1,000-yard rushers on the season.
And the Buckeyes will go for 2. Looks like the Buckeyes accepted the penalty to get closer to the goal line. Hand off to Zach Talbert, and he's in for the 2-point conversion on the right side. 8:05 to play in the first half from Boston Field. Nelsonville-York 28, Alexander 6. Jay Edwards will kick it away. Zach Hedrick and Seth Fowler back deep for Alexander. Jay approaches and kicks it. Pretty nice kick. Back at the 15, it's Seth Fowler with it, crosses the 20, the 25, and he'll go down at the Spartan 28.
Nice tackle in there. Robert Norway made first contact, but I believe number 25, I believe that's Cody Nungester that made that tackle for the Buckeyes. And it was Cody Nungester. Nice tackle there. They said 26, but I believe that was number 25, Cody Nungester. Nice coverage.
Alexander 1st and 10 on their own 28.
The Buckeyes have had the ball 4 times tonight and have scored 4 times. Not yet. You can't get any better than that.
That'll work.
Yes.
Matt Demoski over center for Alexander.
And
the ball looked like it may have been juggled by Zach Hedrick.
I believe it was, because Hedrick had slipped coming out of his stance, and he got the ball back, but he's going to lose 2 yards on the carry. And that puts him back to 10 yards on 7 carries. As you said, he is the rushing leader for the Alexander Spartans all time, and he's passed up some good ones. I know Greg Gilders was a great running back for him back in the 70s.
And Roger Gilders.
Yes, so he's passed up some good ones.
Handoff goes to the fullback for the Spartans, and he'll cross the 30 and take it to about the 31, a gain of 3.
Big fullback Dana Barrows in there barreling forward.
Brings up 3rd down and about 8 for the Spartans on their own 31-yard line. Again, as I mentioned earlier, Zach Hedrick with 163 yards rushing last week against Wellston. And you know you're packing the ball pretty well when you do that against the Rockets.
Right, and they're a good defensive team, as we have seen. Just barely beating them here in overtime, but nevertheless it was a win. But they are an outstanding defensive team.
Alexander 3rd and 8, Demoski back to pass.
And the ball's on the ground, and the Buckeyes, Zach Talbert picks it up.
And Nelsonville-York will have it at the Spartan 25. Zach Talbert on the fumble recovery for Nelsonville-York. And the Buckeyes with excellent field position. 6:41 to play before halftime, and the Buckeyes leading 28-6.
Buckeyes with a big turnover there, and the Buckeyes had coughed it up earlier, but Trevor Polly covering it up for the Buckeyes, and there Alexander, that was the second time really in that series they almost coughed it up, and they do there, and the Buckeyes jump on it.
Zach Talbert at fullback, Bear Lewis at tailback, Jay Edwards at quarterback. Jay back to pass, fakes a slant, and now Jay is going to be sacked back at the 30, a 4-yard loss for the Buckeyes. 6:28 to play in the first half. The Buckeyes leading by 22. Matt Demoski on the tackle for Alexander. Michael Barrett coming in with the Buckeye play. Buckeyes facing a 2nd down and 14 at the Spartan 30. Buckeyes 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off on a draw play to Bear Lewis, and Bear will take it inside the 30 to about the 29. He'll pick up 1, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 13.
10 carries, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns for Bear Lewis tonight. And an extra point run to tack onto that. He's had a nice senior night here for the Buckeyes. Offensive line, as we said, is doing a little better job this week, blowing some holes for these guys. They seem to be liking running behind Carl Sarver out there this evening.
Buckeyes out of the I formation. Jay Edwards straight back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, and it's caught by Adam Wagner, but it's knocked loose as he's trying to pull it in. It's an incomplete pass. Good defense by Alexander, hitting Adam right as he was pulling in the football.
It looked like if Adam would have got his feet down, I don't even think he got turned around there, and they're waving off the flag. I think sometimes when the referees, they'll throw their beanbag out if they think it's a turnover, and right there I think both referees reached in and threw the flag out instead of the beanbag. So the Buckeyes looking to be shut out for the first time on offense. They've, as I just might have jinxed them that last series, they were 4 for 4 with the ball, scoring all 4 times.
Buckeyes 4th and 13 at the Spartan 29. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun. He takes a snap, back to pass, comes to the left side, a flag comes in, the pass is incomplete, and it's probably holding on the Buckeyes.
It'll be declined if it is on the Buckeyes because the pass falls incomplete.
Holding on Nelsonville-York, and the Spartans will decline that and take over possession on their own 29.
The Spartans stop the Buckeyes for the first time on offense tonight.
Buckeyes leading the Spartans 28-6, 5:04 to play before halftime.
Spartans come out on offense. Let's see if they go downtown here right off the bat.
Alexander on their own 29, first down and 10. Matt Demoski under center.
They're going to hand it off.
Hands it off to Zach Hedrick, and he'll take it to the 30 and be taken down right there for a 1-yard gain.
Tough sledding once again. Hedrick, 8 carries, 11 yards on the night.
.442 to play in the second quarter.
Patrick Norway on the tackle for the Buckeyes on that last play.
Second down and 9 for the Spartans on their own 30. Demoski pitches it out to Hedrick, and he'll be run out of bounds right around the 33-yard line of Alexander, a gain of 3.
Nice job by Adam Wagner from that defensive end position to stretch it out. He gets a hand on him and gets him out of bounds. We got a couple new players in for the Buckeyes. Senior Jason Whitmore out there getting some reps at nose guard, and also senior Brad Richards out there at defensive back for the Buckeyes, number 35, getting some reps.
And Whitmore wearing number 44. So Alexander now will have a 3rd down and 6 on their own 34-yard line. And Matt Demoski will go under center. Hedrick comes in motion, and a handoff goes straight up the middle, and the Buckeyes all over it. The handoff went to Adam McCarty, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 35. And then on the tackle for Nelsonville-York was Jason Whitmore. So Alexander 4th down and about 4.5 yards to go. And Zach Hedrick drops back deep to punt it away. Jay Edwards back deep to receive the punt for the Buckeyes. And a flag comes in.
And that's usually delay a game when that man makes the call right there. And maybe we have too many people on the field. We do. We have the Buckeyes have too many people on the field, and they were going to punt, and that's going to be a 1st down.
That'll be a 1st down for Alexander on their own 40-yard line. 1st down and 10. 3:47 to play in the second quarter. The Buckeyes leading by 22. Rain continues to fall here at Boston Field.
Oh, yes.
Matt Demoski will go under center for the Spartans. The receivers split out on each side. Alexander 1st and 10 on their own 40. Demoski throws over the middle, and
the ball
it's
pops out.
incomplete.
Nice coverage there. Jay Edwards and Patrick Norway fall back with him. That ball just a little bit behind him.
Incomplete at the Buckeye 42. Second down and 10 for the Spartans. Alexander, second down and 10 from their own 40, and Matt Demoski will go out of the shotgun with a receiver split out on each side. Takes the snap, rolls to the right, shuffle pass to Hedrick, and he's hit and dropped for a 2-yard loss back at the 38.
Adam Wagner and Zach Talbert were there for that pass, and that pass is going to lose 1 yard.
Bear Lewis right there also for the Buckeyes, and they're going to spot it a 2-yard loss back to the 38.
And as I said, that counts as a pass there. Third down and about 13 yards to go for the Spartans.
Alexander on their own 38-yard line, 2:55 to play in the first half. Spartans third down and about 12.
A little triple set over here, and that tight end's covered up, so he can't go out for a pass.
Demoski out of the shotgun. Being rushed, throws long on the left side, and it falls incomplete at the Buckeye 42.
Covered there by Brad Richards. He was with him, just got turned around. If Brad doesn't get turned around there, he might pick that one off. That ball just a little bit underthrown, and it falls incomplete.
So Alexander will punt it away on fourth down and 12 from their own 38-yard line. Derek Arnold and Jay Edwards back deep to receive the punt from Zach Hedrick.
2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the half. Buckeyes with a 28-6 lead over the Spartans.
Hedrick punts it away, and it's a low liner. It goes out of bounds at the Buckeye 41, and that's where Nelsonville-York will have possession.
From the sounds of that ball, that was heavy when he kicked that wet, heavy ball.
And probably their shoes are soaked also, their cleats.
Shoes and socks, but they're not muddy. We have had a lot of rain, and I know this field will take up to 9 inches of rain in a few hours.
Has a really nice drainage system
it has,
underneath.
Has a lot of drains. But if we get 9 inches of rain in a few hours, we're not going to worry about football.
Buckeyes first and 10 from their own 41 with 2.5 minutes left to work with here in the first half, leading by 22. Pitch out goes to Bear Lewis on the right side. Bear.
Nice blocking up
cuts
front.
the corner, 45-50. Bear at the 45 and knocked out of bounds at the Spartan 44.
He's going to pick up 16 yards on the carry. And that puts Bear 11 carries, 100 yards on the night, 2 touchdowns, and an extra point run. Jay Edwards right now at 7 carries, 90 yards. So the Buckeyes all together with right around 134 yards rushing here in this first half.
Buckeyes first and 10 at the 44-yard line of Alexander out of the power I. Edwards fakes the handoff, runs it himself on the left side, and Jay will go down at the Spartan 42, a gain of 2.
Puts his head down, gets what he can. He gets 3 yards.
2 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first half. Clock is running. Buckeyes 28, Spartan 6. Josh Clifton in with the Buckeye play.
Clock running at 1:56. Buckeyes don't seem to be in a hurry.
Second down and 8 for the Buckeyes. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. Fakes the handoff, runs it around the right side, breaks a tackle, and he'll cross the 40 and take it down to the Spartan 37-yard line. Gain of 5.
Looks like they had him a couple different times. The Buckeyes burn a timeout, and as he picks up about 5 yards on the play.
1:34 to play in the first half. The Buckeyes leading by 22.
The rain's still falling, but it doesn't seem to be as heavy as it was.
Buckeyes 3rd and 2 at the Spartan 37-yard line out of the power I. And Jay Edwards keeps it himself, and he'll surge forward for a Buckeye first down at the 34 of the Spartans.
And that'll stop the clock to move the sticks. Jay with 10 carries, 101 yards in this first half. Bear Lewis, 11 carries, 100 yards. Zach Talbert with 32 yards. Nathan Fox with 12 yards.
Buckeyes now in the hurry up. 1:25 to play. And a flag comes in.
Not sure if we got a head start there or not. And I think we got a chin strap unsnapped is what they're calling. Yes, and that's what they're going to call.
So a 5-yard penalty on the Buckeyes. That'll bring up 1st and 15. Back at the 39 of Alexander. 1:22 to play in the first half.
Buckeyes penalized 5 times in the game right now for 30 yards.
Buckeyes out of the I formation on 1st and 15. Jay Edwards takes a snap, straight back to pass. Now he throws, and it is incomplete towards Nathan Fox at the Spartan 17.
Boy, he was right there. Thought we was going to pull that one in. The ball falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Buckeyes. 1 minute, 1 second to play in the first half. The Buckeyes leading 28-6.
Coach Boston and your 1981 state champion Buckeyes. We need you to meet at halftime in Tim Wagner Gymnasium for the picture taking session.
2nd down and 15 for the Buckeyes at the 38-yard line of the Spartans. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun. Jay takes a snap, and now Jay runs to the left side. Jay crosses the 40, the 35, the 30, and he's knocked down right around the 27-yard line, a gain of about 11. And the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 4. Nice run. Zach Hedrick on the tackle for Alexander. 52 seconds to play. Again, Jay Edwards knocked out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. 52 seconds remaining in the first half. And Jay Edwards out of the shotgun once again. 3rd and 4 for the Buckeyes at the 27 of Alexander. Jay takes a snap, and now he'll run it on a quarterback draw. He's got the first down, I believe. Looks like he did pick it up. They spot it right at the 23-yard line, and that is a first down for the Buckeyes.
117 yards, 12 carries for Jay Edwards tonight. He's got a touchdown to go with that. Of course, he had an 80-yard touchdown run on a kickoff. It was called back, but the Buckeyes later scored.
Buckeyes hurrying up, 35 seconds to play in the first half. Handoff goes to Bear Lewis, and he'll take it to the Alexander 20, a gain of 2, and now Nelsonville-York will call a timeout. With 28 seconds to play in the first half, the Buckeyes will have a 2nd down and 8 from the Spartan 20. Buckeyes 2nd down and 8 at the Spartan 20 with 28 seconds to play in the first half. Nelsonville-York out of the eye with a receiver on each side. Play action. Jay Edwards looking to pass. Rolls to the right, throws wide open.
Bear Lewis,
that is caught by Bear Lewis at the 15, 10, 5, and Bear Lewis in for a Buckeye touchdown.
Bear Lewis takes it in from 20 yards out for a Buckeye touchdown.
17 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Buckeyes lead 34-6.
The Buckeyes with 2 touchdown passes tonight. Adam Wagner with 1. Bear Lewis with another. Bear Lewis with his 3rd touchdown on the evening.
Jay Edwards will attempt the point after touchdown. Kick is up, and it is no good.
No good. Now Buckeyes with 297 yards of offense in this first half.
17 seconds remaining in the second quarter, 34-6, Nelsonville-York. Last we heard, Federal Hocking leading Waterford 22-7. I believe that was at halftime. And
haven't had much of an update since then. Of course, Joe listening to the game in the next booth there, so he'll keep us updated on that.
Jay Edwards set to kick it away for the Buckeyes. Approaches and kicks. Another nice kick by Jay Edwards.
Yes, sir. That's going to
bounces, and that's going to be picked up back at the 1-yard line by Seth Fowler. And he's going to be taken down at the 14 of Alexander.
Nice coverage there.
Nice kick, nice coverage.
Brad Richards along with Derek Arnold on the coverage.
Of course, Federal Hocking, we mentioned, leading Waterford 22-7 at halftime, and Federal Hocking looking for their first outright league championship. Last year they tied for the championship with Trimble and Waterford, and also Federal Hocking controlled their own destiny for a playoff berth. So if they hold on and go on to defeat Waterford, they will be in the state playoffs for the first time in school history. And they might be playing right here at Boston Field, according to how things shake out.
It's going to be close.
Handoff goes to Zach Hedrick of Alexander.
Adam Wagner's going to bring him down after Hedrick gains 3 yards on the play.
And the clock ticks down here in the first half, and that's going to do it. It's halftime here at Boston Field, and it's been a good one for the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York. They lead the Spartans of Alexander 34-6.
Presenting the pride of the Buckeyes.
Statistics, first the score, the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes 34, the Alexander Spartans 6. For the Buckeyes, Jay Edwards has 117 yards on 12 carries. Bear Lewis with 102 yards. Bear with 3 touchdowns on the night, 2 rushing, 1 receiving, and an extra point run. Jay Edwards has a touchdown run, 2 touchdown passes. Adam Wagner with a touchdown reception on the night. And Zach Talbert also with an extra point run for the Buckeyes. Hedrick has 9 carries for 14 yards. Demoski with 3 carries for 65 yards. And passing, they struck big on a big 75-yard touchdown pass. And with the other passing game, they've connected on 3 passes, 1 75 yards, 1 5, and 1 -1. Total yardage for the Buckeyes, 297 yards on the night. Alexander's 80 on the ground and 80 through the air.
Seth Fowler will kick it away for Alexander. Jay Edwards back deep for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes leading 34-6 as we begin the second half.
Just as the kids come out, the rain really picked up.
Fowler approaches, and it's a short kick. Bounces at the Buckeye 32, picked up by Jay Edwards at the 25. Comes to the left side, crosses the 35, the 40. Jay Edwards 45-50, and taken down at the Alexander 41-yard line.
Jay with a nice return, just a shoestring away from breaking that one. No flags on the play, so the Buckeyes will set up shop on the 41-yard line of Alexander.
Of course, Alexander has never defeated Nelsonville-York. It's been 39 straight years, and this will mark the 40th straight year that the Spartans have not defeated Nelsonville-York. Handoff straight up the middle for the Buckeyes. It'll pick up about 3 yards.
Zach Talbert on the carry for the Bucks. He picks up 3 yards, as you said, puts Zach at 35 on the night. And I did a little research on the series. The all-time series, they didn't start playing until 72. That was when the Buckeyes entered the TVC. And Alexander already in the TVC. The all-time record right now is this is the 35th year they've played. They are 32, 0, and 2. 2 ties there. Zach Talbert tries to make a cut and falls down. He's going to gain a yard.
And the Buckeyes will have a 3rd and 5 at the Spartan 37-yard line.
But I was the same way. I thought this was just since the school was
back in 66.
But the Buckeyes with 2 ties. One of those ties in 1974 when they set a school record, state record actually, with 4 0-0 ties in 1974, the season of 1974.
Buckeyes 3rd down and about 5 at the Spartan 37-yard line. Jay Edwards takes the snap, fakes the handoff, runs to the left side, crosses the 35, the 30, and is taken down inside the Spartan 30, right around the 27.
Jay with first down carry for the Buckeyes. He's going to pick up about 10. Nice block in there by Bear Lewis. Peeled back and picked up a block for him. 13 carries, 127 yards on the night.
Again, Dave Boston Jr. in his 4th year here at Nelsonville-York. Also the assistant coaches for the Buckeyes, Tom Ferns, Tom Taggart, Jay Klein, Jason Andrews, my partner, Bill Williamson, Ben Roby, and Ernie Perkins.
And I'm just volunteer. I show up when I can. Have a lot of fun with it. A great group to work with.
Draw play goes to Bear Lewis, crosses the 30, the 25 of the Spartans, and down to the 20. He picks up about 8.
The Buckeyes tearing it up on the ground right now. As you said, Bear's going to pick up 8. He's at 110 yards on the night, 13 carries.
Michael Berry coming in with the Nelsonville-York play. 10 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes leading the Spartans 34-6. Buckeyes 2nd down and about 2. At the Alexander 20-yard line. Nelsonville-York out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap, back to pass. Now rolls to the left side. And Jay Edwards will go down back at the 22-yard line. Be a loss of 2 for the Buckeyes. It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
125 on the ground for Jay. Sets him back a couple.
9:15 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes 3rd down and 4 at the Spartan 22-yard line.
Big night for the Buckeyes Gridiron Glory to broadcast live from Boston Field tonight. Hocking College broadcasting from Boston Field tonight.
Jay hands it off to Talbert, and he'll plunge down to the 15-yard line. He picks up about 8.
Zach with good vision there. You could see that hole from up here inside, and Zach made the cut back into the hole and picks up the first down, picks up 8 yards on the carry.
.8:47 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes leading the Spartans 34-6.
6 carries, 44 yards for Zach Talbert, the big fullback for Nelsonville-York.
Buckeyes with the receivers split out on each side, going out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis. Bear breaks a tackle and then is taken down right around the 12-yard line of Alexander, a gain of 3. Nelsonville-York with the league championship, of course, coming into this game already had assured themselves of at least a tie, and if they win this game, it's an outright championship. It'll be the Buckeyes' 17th TVC title, the most of any team in the Tri-Valley Conference.
And they've won 20 straight league games with these seniors.
Power I, Bear Lewis gets the handoff. Breaks a tackle, takes it inside the 5, actually stopped right at the 5.
It's real close to a first down, and we'll see.
Maybe 3rd and short.
He's a yard short. He's going to pick up.
As you mentioned, if the Buckeyes hold on and win this game, the seniors of Nelsonville-York will go out without losing a league game in their high school career.
Will not know what that's like, and that's unbelievable to go through that.
Playoffs all 4 years.
And home field looming in the distant future, or the near future here for these Buckeyes.
Hand off to Zach Talbert, and he's in for the touchdown. The Buckeye fullback.
Zach Talbert from 6 yards out. That puts him at 50 yards rushing on 7 carries and a touchdown run for Zach Talbert. Again, just a sophomore, and he's a good fullback and an outstanding defensive lineman for these Buckeyes. Has started since his freshman year. And that brings the score to 40-6 with 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Jay Edwards will attempt the point after touchdown. Michael Berry holding. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Nelsonville-York 41, Alexander 6. Jay Edwards will kick it away once again for the Buckeyes. Zach Hedrick, Seth Fowler back deep for the Spartans. Jay approaches and kicks. Another nice kick by Jay Edwards. Back to the 12-yard line, taken by Zach Hedrick across the 20. Hedrick tries to break away, but he'll be taken down right at the 25.
And it looks like number 20 on the stop. That's Craig Warren for the Buckeyes. Nice stop there by Craig.
Of course, the head coach of the Buckeyes, Dave Boston Jr., as we mentioned. Sean Arno, the coach for Alexander in his second year. And, of course, the Spartans were 0-45 in Ohio Division play since they joined in '97. And the Spartans got a win over Belpre this year.
Oh, somebody met Hedrick in the hole there, and I'd say that is that is Jarek Dexter. He gets a yard, but that is a hard yard to gain there. Jarek Dexter brought him down.
Second down and 9 for the Spartans on their own 26-yard line. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Hedrick 10 carries, 15 yards on the night.
Matt Demoski over center at quarterback for the Spartans. Drops back to pass, being rushed, throws, and it's nearly picked off by Patrick Norway, I believe,
and
over on the far side.
I believe that was Patrick Ward that put the hit on him, and it is another senior in there getting some playing time for the Buckeyes. Patrick Ward, not a starter for the Buckeyes, more than likely would have started on any other team in the TVC. He's a good kid, works hard, and he's out there, gets a stick on the quarterback when he rolls out there. Patrick Norway almost taking that one away from Alexander.
Spartans third down and 9 on their own 26-yard line. Demoski throws over the middle. Intended receiver was Zach Hedrick, and he's leveled right as the ball arrived by Jay Edwards.
Jay not going for the interception on that one.
Incomplete. And Alexander will have to punt it away on 4th and 9 from their own 26.
And once again, we'd like to thank Gridiron Glory for coming here to the game tonight and doing their broadcast, and also Hocking College for doing their broadcast from Boston Field tonight, showing up. Cameras all over the field.
Zach Hedrick will punt it away.
Adam Barber almost gets a hand on that one. A nice punt.
Takes an Alexander bounce, goes out of bounds at the Buckeye 41-yard line, and that's where Nelsonville-York will take possession.
A very nice punt out of Hedrick.
You mentioned Gridiron Glory. Would also like to mention, or I would, that Jay Edwards is one of the finalists for Gridiron Glory Player of the Year, and we urge everyone to email Gridiron Glory. It's GRIDIRON at WOUB.org, and tell them your vote for Gridiron Player of the Year. Gridiron Glory Player of the Year is Jay Edwards, quarterback of Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Bear Lewis. And a flag comes in as Bear Lewis takes it to the 47. He picks up 6.
And because we do broadcast on tape delay, I'm going to go ahead and announce that Jay Edwards has committed to Ohio University. Talked to Coach Solich last night and did give him the the verbal commitment. And I'm tickled to death that we got a local kid playing in our backyard here. Jay going to Ohio University will be a Bobcat, and he's going to announce that live tonight on Gridiron Glory. But as you'll be seeing this, it will all have already happened as we film on tape delay. So we wish him the best of luck, and we'll be watching. That penalty marked off on the Buckeyes.
And the Buckeyes will have it back on their own 30-yard line, where it's first down and about 21. Nelsonville-York out of the power I. Flag comes in. Jay Edwards with the football, crosses the 30, 35, 40, and steps out of bounds right at the 45, but again, a flag is down.
Jay puts it in neutral there for the minute.
And it's on Nelsonville-York.
Looks like we might have had a wide out move. So the Buckeyes flagged once again. It's going to be a 5-yarder.
Again, when I urge people to get out there and vote for Jay Edwards, again, the email is gridiron@woub.org. The reason being is, of course, each email counts as a vote that they receive, and a lot of the teams, there's, I believe, 6 finalists, and some of the other ones are coming from big schools, and of course they have a lot more people that can vote. So we urge everyone to send an email.
And that, I know I sent them one and sent the link on to everyone in my address book. Try to get the word out there and get a local player some recognition. And another one will be marked off. It's going to be 5 yards, I believe. Still first down. But the Buckeyes with a first down and a country mile coming up.
And a timeout will be called by Nelsonville-York. The penalty takes the Buckeyes back to their own 23, and they've got to get to the Spartan 49 for a first down. 5:27 to play in the third quarter, 41-6, Buckeyes. So the Buckeyes will now have a first down and about 28. Back on their own 23-yard line. They'll go out of the power I. Handoff goes to Zach Talbert.
I think Nathan Fox might have run the slant in there on us. And I believe that, yep, that's Nathan's going to pick up about 1 yard, 2 yards.
1 yard gain out to the 24.
2 carries, 13 yards for Nathan tonight.
Federhawking 30, Waterford 7.
So that matchup looks like it might happen. It's about a 70% deal right now that Federhawking could be coming to Boston Field for a first-round playoff game.
Buckeyes second down and about 27 on their own 24. Handoff goes to Zach Talbert, and he'll boy his way out to the 35-yard line, maybe the 36.
He's going to pick up about 10. Zach, 8 carries, 60 yards on the night with a touchdown and an extra point run.
Buckeyes third down and about 16 on their own 35-yard line.
And the rain has not stopped, but it has cut back quite a bit. It's just barely coming down. Nevertheless, it's coming down.
Edwards takes the snap, hands it off.
Zach
Talbert, nice run. Crosses midfield, and it looks like he may have a Buckeye first down, and he does at the Alexander 48. The Buckeyes needed to get to the 49.
Half a yard, he picks it up. He picks up 16. Nine carries, 76 yards for Zach Talbert.
Buckeyes first and 10 on the Spartan 48. Nelsonville-York leading 41-6. 3:56 to play in the third quarter. Nelsonville-York in the power I. Derek Arnold now tailback for the Buckeyes, the freshman, and a flag comes in. And we have delay of game on Nelsonville-York. So it'll be first and 15 for Nelsonville-York. Back on their own 47-yard line. Buckeyes in the power I. First and 15 for Nelsonville-York. Handoff on the right side. Michael Barrick at quarterback. He hands it off.
I believe Derek Arnold on the carry for the Buckeyes.
He'll pick up a couple. And the Buckeyes will have a 2nd down and 13 on their own 49.
Brings up 2nd and 13 from the Buckeye 49-yard line.
.325 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes in the power I. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Hands it off to Zach Talbert straight up the middle, and the ball is loose. Picked up by the Spartan, Zach Hedrick. And he'll be tackled right at the Spartan 37-yard line.
Derek Arnold comes up and makes the hit. Zach picks up about 9 yards, and then the ball is fumbled ahead, and Hedrick picks it up.
3 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes leading 41-6. The Buckeyes will go to 9-1 after tonight and 5-0. 4 straight years the Buckeyes undefeated in the Ohio Division. Of course, Dave Boston Jr., this is his 4th year, and he'll be 20-0 in league play since taking over the Buckeyes. Hedrick is upended at the Spartan 41-yard line after a gain of 4.
And the last 2 plays, he's been tackled by the Arnold boys. Gerald Arnold on that tackle, and Derek Arnold was on the last one.
Second down and about 6 for the Spartans on their own 41-yard line.
18 yards, 11 carries for Hedrick tonight. He's had some tough sailing. A little triple set here to the right for the Spartans.
Robert Norway in for the Buckeyes. Handoff goes to Zach Hedrick. And Hedrick will take it to the Spartan 45-yard line.
He's going to pick up 3 more on the night. 12 carries, 21 yards. And Robert Norway on the tackle for the Buckeyes. Another young one. The Buckeyes getting some new fellas in there. Number 68, Patrick Ward at this defensive end.
Alexander, 3rd down and about 3 on their own 45-yard line. 3 receivers split out to this side. Demoski pitches it out to Hedrick. Jay Edwards in pursuit, and then Bear Lewis will knock him out of bounds right around the 44. That'll be a loss of 1 for Alexander. And the Spartans will have a 4th down and about 5. Spartans on their own 43, 4th down and about 5. .144 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes leading 41-6. Alexander out of the I formation on 4th down and about 5. Demoski rolls, looking to pass. He's rushed and he's sacked back at the Spartan 32. Zach Talbot right there.
Jason Whitmore, the first one to get to him, and Zach Talbot cleans him up. And they're going to lose about 20 yards on the play. Actually, they're going to lose about 15 on the play.
Buckeyes take over on the Spartan 33.
Looking over the coaching staff there, I don't want to fail to mention Steve Young, who's not on the roster for us as a coach, has volunteered for us. He started a couple weeks late, but he's out there about every night for us. And Steve, just a college student, just graduated last year, and he helps out for us. Don't want to forget to mention his help.
Pitch out to Derek Arnold on the right side, cuts it up and takes it down to the Alexander 29, a gain of about 4.
Arnold picks up 4, as you said. That's 2 carries, 6 yards for Arnold.
Travis Jacobs in for the Buckeyes.
And I would say Bear Lewis and Jay Edwards have seen their last offensive side of the ball this evening.
Nelsonville-York in the I formation. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Under 1 minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Handoff goes to Zach Talbot straight up the middle. Talbot still running. And he'll take it down to the Spartan 23-yard line as he picks up about 7.
Zach Talbot closing in on that 100-yard mark. And he...
Does he have about 91 now?
He is at 92 yards on 11 carries. So Zach Talbot needs 8 yards. And we got a whole quarter to play yet. 41.5 seconds left in the third quarter here. The Buckeyes in cruise control right now, getting some of the younger players in there.
33 seconds to play, clock running. Buckeyes up 41-6 here in the third quarter. First down and 10. Handoff goes to Talbot, and he'll take it down to the 20. He'll pick up about 3.
Zach needs 5 more yards, and I know that would be his first 100-yard rushing game as a varsity fullback.
Third quarter coming to a close. The Buckeyes leading the Spartans at the end of 3, 41-6. Buckeyes second down and about 7 at the Alexander 20. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Hands it off to Zach Talbot on the left side. And Zach will take it down to about the 18, a gain of 2. Buckeyes leading 41-6. And Nelsonville-York will have a third down and about 4 at the Spartan 18-yard line. Nelsonville-York with Michael Barrick at quarterback. Barrick takes a snap, hands it off to Talbot, and he'll take it down to the 16-yard line, another gain of a couple.
Zach is right there. He's 99 yards on 14 carries. He needs 1 more yard to break that century mark.
The Buckeyes will have a 4th and 2 at the 16-yard line of Alexander. Nelsonville-York in the power I. Barrick hands it off to the tailback, and it looks like the Buckeyes have a first down. Maybe they're just a little shy of it. Let's see where they spot it. It's right around the 14-yard line. And Alexander has held on downs. Buckeyes just short. 10:39 to play in the fourth quarter. Nelsonville-York leading 41-6. The Buckeyes led 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. And then the Buckeyes scored 20 points in the second quarter to lead at halftime 34-6. And Nelsonville-York with a touchdown in the third quarter. And the Buckeyes leading 41-6. Again, 10:39 to play here in the fourth quarter. Alexander with the football on their own 15-yard line. And Demoski will hand it off to Hedrick around the right side. And he'll be taken out of bounds right around the 21-yard line. Gain of 6. Buckeye cheerleaders, and we can't really get them tonight. A lot of umbrellas up. Ariel Mulford, captain. Kendra Smathers, captain. Ashley Walter. Kristen Dan Mitchell. Tiffany Kiefer. Bethany McCullough. Amanda Smathers. Raven Kyle. Lauren Bunning. Leah Walbrown. Sarah Mitchell. Misty McLean. Heather Hartley. And Erica Robson.
And believe us when we tell you, they've been out there in the rain all
Ball's
night.
loose.
Ball's loose, and I believe the Spartans jump back on at number 77 for the Spartans.
But that will be a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. In fact, a couple more yards past it. It'll bring up third down and 12.
They're going to lose about 7 on the play.
9:40 to play in the fourth quarter. The Buckeyes will, of course, the Nelsonville-York had already clinched a playoff berth, and more than likely with this win, they will host a first-round game right here at Boston Field next Saturday, and that'll be on Saturday. Division 5 teams play their playoff games on Saturday, and I believe that will start at 7 p.m.
Brought down by
Fowler on the carry for Alexander. Gain of about 4, and Alexander will have a 4th down and 9.
He's got 2 carries for 8 yards tonight.
Spartans on their own 17-yard line, and Zach Hedrick will punt it away.
355 yards rushing for the Buckeyes this evening.
Hedrick gets it away, a high punt down the field. Takes a Spartan bounce and goes out of bounds right around the Buckeye 47-yard line. 8:40 to play in the 4th quarter. The Buckeyes leading 41-6. And as we said earlier, the seniors go out undefeated in league play, 20-0. And in the state playoffs all 4 years. Buckeyes with 4 straight outright Ohio Division TVC championships. Buckeyes in the I formation. Pitch out comes to Derek Arnold, and he'll take it to midfield. He'll pick up about 3 yards for the Buckeyes, to bring up 2nd down and 7.
I believe that was Austin McDonald running tailback for the Buckeyes now. I thought it might have been when they had the ball last, and I wasn't positive, but that is Austin McDonald running tailback for the Buckeyes now.
2nd down and 7 for Nelsonville-York at midfield, 8:10 to play. Buckeyes in the I formation. Handoff goes to Zach Talbert. The ball is loose.
And we'll see.
Looks like Nelsonville-York may have got on it.
And no.
No, Alexander does have it.
Alexander gets that ball.
Recovered by Brian Jeffers of the Spartans, and they'll take over on their own 49-yard line with 7:52 to play.
I believe it's just barely raining. I was going to say I believe it quit, but it's just barely drizzling out here right now. We have had our share of rain.
I believe they did say it was supposed to stop around midnight tonight. Matt Demosky hands it off to Zach Hedrick, and he'll take it down to the Buckeye 39. He'll pick up 11.
15 carries, 37 yards for Hedrick. 41-6 the score. The Buckeyes out in front. 7:40 left in the 4th quarter.
Matt Demosky at quarterback. Spartans out of the I. 2 receivers split out to the left. Demosky hands it off to Hedrick. He takes it inside the Buckeye 33 to about the 32 as he picks up 7.
A flag comes in at the end of the play.
Penalty is on Nelsonville-York.
The last couple series, Hedrick running against the 2 defense for the Buckeyes, and up until that point against the